My dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading, my dear viewers, is for the weekend. This weekend, from January 2nd to the 4th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2026. And I hope it's for the collective, for each and every one of us. I hope you will enjoy it. My dear viewers, I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you a very happy, prosperous 2026. May it be filled with blessings, prosperity, safety, for you and your loved ones. I wish you this wholeheartedly and hope you will really enjoy 2026. Many people will be thriving this year on many levels. Now, let us begin to see what are the most important messages for everyone, starting with the first one. But I do also want to take this opportunity to wish you all the best in everything you're doing overall and wish happy birthdays for those of you who are celebrating this weekend. I hope you have a prosperous, wonderful, I'm still in the New Year mode, I can see that. Happy birthday in every way and best wishes, especially for those of you who are celebrating other occasions. I hope you are going to have a wonderful weekend for everyone. So let us begin to see the first message. What is the main message? And it says acceptance. Accepting something is the only way to heal what is bothering you. If you don't accept something, it just keeps at you and you find it very difficult to move on from it. So acceptance is the only way to have inner peace. Let's see what the card says. It says, see yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. It is so impossible to do. I can imagine that with all the experience I've had over the years. Unconditional love is very rare, very, very rare for people to feel that. But at least compassion, use the compassion within you to be able to see people through, see others through the eyes of angels. So you can, so that you can forgive them, so that you can accept their ways or whatever implications you are having from them. So unconditional love, compassion, so that you can go through acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. That's very important. So as you can see, there's a lot needed for you to be able to forgive and accept certain situations. But acceptance is very important so that you can move forward. Now let's take two more messages from this deck for the collective. And we've got there's going to be a very, very incredible truth that is going to bring a major change in you. Something will happen that will present the truth that you haven't seen. You'll be able to see things clearly, and you are going to make a major change. And in the process of that, put an end to a chapter of your life or something that you're finally going to go through realization, through a lot of truth, and then you will make the necessary change. That is wonderful. Connected to the Chinese year of the pig. The next one says focus is very important. You really need to pay attention to details, pay attention when change is taken over, when it's taking place, You need your focus more than anything else at this point in time, especially because of the change. So the changes are going to be profound, it seems like. Let's take on two more messages from this other deck. Oh, the Six of Swords has just dropped out. And the Six of Swords is all about leaving a situation that was troublesome, saying goodbye to a chapter of your life, a situation that you were in, conflict. And then finally, the reason for this, that you are going to set sail and leave people behind, leave a chapter behind, leave people behind, again, I will say, is because of a lot of truth, a lot of painful truth that showed itself, and now you're aware and you don't want to deal with conflict. You're realizing it's time to go. And I feel like this is all to do with the truth. You got the swords, it's the truth, and you got the dragon fly spirit is all about the truth. So leaving, because of the truth, you're leaving someone behind or some people or some situation. And then comes the next chapter, which is the Seven of Wands, which means, the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is about some news coming your way, news that will uplift you, news that will resolve a problem you've got, and news that will help you make a decision, take advantage of a situation, and mostly an opportunity. A great opportunity emerges from this. So prepare for this. It's on its way. Let's have a look at the next. And the next one is this one here. 2 messages from this deck for everyone. Right. So the 9 of Wands shows that you have worked hard and you've been putting all your efforts. There's one more challenge and then it's over. This challenge is not going to be easy, but you've got spiritual strength all around you, with you, supporting you move forward. So that is wonderful. And the next one, next message. And we've got the Ace of Wands, which is all about passion. Something wonderful that's about to start, a new beginning, a new something is igniting. Could be a new passion, could be a new love, it could be a new job, it could be a new business, a new position, a new lifestyle, because you're going towards a new lifestyle. Whatever it is that's beginning, it's going to bring you a lot of excitement. There's a lot of action, a lot of excitement coming on its way. And you're finally being released from something that was quite awful and restrictive. It's coming to an end. Okay, so now I'm going to go on with, let's have a look. 3 messages from this other deck. Let's see what else you need to know. I'll cut only once. Right, separation. Yes, leaving, separating, letting go, and practically abandoning a situation. Some of you might be going through divorce, heartbreak, broken dreams, disappointment from others, grieving the loss of someone, but heartbreak, and because of all this, you're leaving. This is in connection to this last challenge, and then you're putting an end to a situation and going. Self, your higher self is going to be going through some sort of activation and integration. Activation to prepare for integration. And it looks like you are going to be awakened to a certain degree where you'll be able to understand why the activation is happening, why your vibrations are heightened, because you are going to be integrating in a new lifestyle with some new people in your life. So there's going to be an awakening to go through this shift that's happening, this transition. Stability is on its way, and finally you are going to make the right decisions and choosing the right path. Now, chemistry. This is the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is about a soulmate connection. You are destined to meet someone on the same soul level. You might have known each other from past lives. The connection is going to be very magnetic, extreme passion, and it could be connected to this new beginning. Mutual feelings. You both feel the same way. The feelings are drawn to each other. You'll be drawn to someone so much that even if you're not ready, and even if you have no intention of starting anything, the 2 of Cups is a destined situation that is meant to be. So that's all happening for you. Wonderful. All right. So now what I'm going to do is take on 2 more messages from these other 2, another deck for everyone for this weekend. Maybe some of you are meeting this weekend your soulmate. You never know. Anchor is all about stability, that it's on its way. Money blocks and being stuck is going to change. You are going to finally be financially sound. Everything will be fine. Some of you might be offered. This 8 of Wands could be an offer coming your way, something that you can't refuse. Some of you might have to travel. Some of you might be considering travel for work, that is. Stability is coming, that's for sure. But there could be water-related jobs or career, maybe water related. That is possible with the Anchor. And the next one, we have the Nugget, and the Nugget is about small increases in your money, valuable information coming, and this could be again connected to the 8 of Wands. Honest assessment, it needs to be done so that you know where you stand, where you're heading, what to do. And many of you are going to have a fresh start, starting a new career. Steady work is going to be available. Career building. This is the time now where a lot of money is coming slowly but steady. Right, now we're going to take 3 to 4 messages from the tea leaves and see what they want to tell the collective for this weekend. What are some special important messages? Let's see if they will come out. And if they don't, then I'll have to cut them. But let's see. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's plenty. Maybe just one more. And there it is, the other one. The seahorse I always connect to water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And it's to do with emotions and it's to do with family. So we'll go one by one. I'll tell you my opinion and then I'll tell you what the tea leaf says. So the seahorse, like I said, to do with family, to do with the water energies like Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces more. The seahorse is also about luck and it is about emotions and family and life, your emotional life also. It is connected to the horse, so freedom also comes to family, freedom. According to the tea leaf, it says family matters. Okay, family matters. Now we've got the feather. The feather is about abundance. It's about lightheartedness. It's about, feeling a sense of happiness and sort of a go-lucky kind of time. It is connected to the Chinese year of the rooster. It is connected to also a message that's coming, either email or any kind of message. It's on its way to you, and it is also about abundance. Now let's have a look at the tea leaf. It says someone you know is undependable and insincere. Undependable and insincere. Okay. The next one, we've got April. April is going to be magnificent. It's going to be a time where there's going to be a lot of action happening in your life. April also is the transition that happens between... No, I can't say that. Okay, scratch that out. April is going to be spectacular. It's connected to people that are born in April, who are Aries or Taurus. It's going to be very significant for the majority, for the collective. Okay, tower. The tower has two meanings. First, it's a standing tower, so we can't say it's a tower that's collapsing. It's a tower that shows that you are going to be ranking up to high levels and your life is going to be transcending to better levels. A lot of hardship is going to be removed. And the tower is about also amalgamation. It's about integration, starting a new life, a new area, new people. A new home, a new life, a new business, and so forth, a new job. And it is about foundations. Your foundations becoming really stable and you're rising above where you are today. According to me, according to the tea leaf, it says solid foundation, success with effort. Success with effort. Okay, very good. Now that we've established that, we're going to go into clarifications to see what else is there. Let's clarify. Okay, the clarifications, we're going to start first and foremost with the Two of Cups, the soulmate connection for the collective. What is happening there? Wow. How incredible. By the way, soon after this, your wishes are going to be granted. This is the wish granting, the Nine of Cups. You know how I said the Nine of Wands? There's one more challenge and then it's going to be over. Well, there it is. This is this card here. The Nine of Wands. One more challenge and it's going to be over. Once it's over, they're letting you know about timing. Once it's over, then there is that proposal. Someone, I feel it's water energy. I felt it with the seahorse and now I feel it again. For many of you, there could be someone that has strong water energy in them, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and the chemistry and the magnetic connection is going to be overwhelming. It's a soulmate connection and they might come in your life with a proposal because we asked about this. So it's right after one challenge and you overcome a major chapter, you finish it, then it's time for rewards. And one of the rewards is going to be this soulmate connection, which is wonderful. Let's have a look at the separation for the collective. Who's separating, why, and what's the reason? Okay, it is connected to, again, your wishes and dreams are going to be coming true after this situation. Excuse me. Separation shows that you might be connected to someone, you might be separating from someone that is of air energy. You could be air energy yourself or separating from someone that's air energy, which are Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. These are the air energies. Being torn between two places, two people, two areas. That's going to come to a resolution. Some money is coming your way. The moving could be also the cause of it. But the abundance that's coming, or the money that's coming slowly, but good amounts of money, this is going to help you finally achieve that separation. Or money is coming from the separation. After the separation, money is coming, which is going to help you be able to move forward. So that's that one. Now let's have a look at the Nine of Wands. This one more challenge and it's going to be over. Let's have a look. This is going to be an easy one. It's happening very quickly, that's for sure. And there could be a business proposal where you are uniting and working together hand in hand with someone. The great news is that there's good news coming, and this is going to happen very, very quickly, maybe within a month. I would say a month or two. I would say February. All last year, the end of it, I was getting February and April. Between February and April, I kept on getting that. Now I'm seeing April here very strong. February very strong, because it's the next month. In one more month, very quickly, news is coming, and then you're starting a new chapter. The beginning of prosperity begins, and it doesn't end all the way. And it's right after the ending of the situation, once it comes to an end. Let's have a look at leaving. The Six of Swords, leaving, moving, relocating, moving because of work, relocating. The Two of Wands, relocation. You're relocating, the decision is final, it's made, you're going. Hard work is going to pay off, money owing to you is coming. You've got to pay attention to focus when large amounts of money come in your hands. To you, rather, it doesn't have to be in your hands. When it comes to you, you've got to pay attention to details before signing documents. But there is a lot of money coming, so that's really great news when you're about to leave. The relocation is going to make you also, you're going to make a lot of money when you do go, if you're going especially for work. Let's see your higher self being awakened. What is that all about? The awakening of your higher self. Why do you need to be awakened? Wow, a lot of rewards are coming your way, just like I said, after the end of a chapter. And of course, there's minor rewards here. The Three of Wands is rewards. Minor, the Six of Wands, major. So right at the beginning of the time that you're leaving, or someone leaving you in the cold, there's a situation where somebody's leaving. There's unhappiness. There's a lot of sadness, being abandoned even, or somebody feeling abandoned, even if not. That was also here, feeling abandoned with the separation. That's going to be over, but there are rewarding times, and you are destined for a distant place. You're not staying where you are moving, and this movement is, you are needed. Your higher self needs to be activated so that you can amalgamate in this situation, or rather, integrate with someone new. They're preparing you perhaps for this soulmate, because this soulmate is coming with a proposal. So I feel like there's going to be a proposition or a proposal for you to, okay, maybe it's a job offer. Maybe this person, your soulmate, might offer you a job and say, look, there's a job going over here, but you've got to move forward. Are you interested? And you've got nothing on, and the job is going to be spectacular. You probably won't be able to refuse, but consider moving. So there is that consideration of movement, and that could take place. The news might come in February, and ultimately, April, you could be establishing your movement. The Seahorse is also about luck, so luck is on your side. There may be family matters, but I think you're overriding all that and moving forward. Now, let's have a look at the beginning. This Ace of Wands, this passion that's igniting. And it says right after an ending, you are going to be very much empowered with the Magician. Like magic, things are going to be moving great for you. Every time we talked about the Nine of Wands here, one more challenge and then a suffocating chapter is over. This is a suffocating chapter, and it is going to be over. And once it's over, there's going to be a lot of money coming your way. Major rise in your money, exceptional amounts of money coming your way. You are destined for a lot of wealth, exceptional amounts of wealth. And this is going to bring you to the level of really planning what to do with the money, how to proceed with money, where to put it, how to invest it. There's going to be a lot of money. And this new beginning could be a new business or a new encounter or a new job or a new project that you're starting, whatever it may be. It does need you to pay attention and focus when you are dealing with big amounts of money. Whether you're signing documents, contracts, you really got to pay attention, because you are destined for a large amount of money ground-changing money that you need to really take good care of. So that's very important to know that. That's why they said focus. There's a change coming, and the change seems to be about a lot of money and movement, and not to mention the soulmate, of course. So that was what's igniting. Whatever it is, it's spectacular. You are resting from this chapter that was very suffocating. The Four of Swords just jumped out, showing that you are going to be resting. Perhaps in April, because it's set right under April, and it's 4. So perhaps. Let's have a look at the Eight of Wands. What is the Eight of Wands going to bring you? What kind of news? What kind of proposition? What's going to make you leave? Let's have a look. I'll take 3 messages. Okay, something is hidden. But your wishes and dreams, for the 3rd time, it shows that's what's coming next. So it looks like this is going to, the Eight of Wands is destined. So whatever happens, whatever offer comes, whatever happens, it's something hidden, not seen now. Whatever happens, you are destined for a lot of luck, a lot of money, extreme luck, extreme abundance, and destiny intervening. End of conflict, something that was conflicting, that you're constantly finding yourself in battle with, that's going to be over. Something hidden is taking place, and I feel what is hidden from you, what you're not aware of, and this is all in regard to the Eight of Wands, is this money. You are destined for abundance, you're destined for a lot of money, and you're destined for a change of life, an absolute change of life. That's what it looks like to me. And also, when I talk about the change of life, I also think of the change that this is bringing, this dragonfly. The change that it's bringing is absolutely incredible. It is a major change, and it's going to make your life absolutely wonderful. There's a lot of beauty, a lot of happiness, a major change that is going to be bringing you abundance and giving you a lot of perspective and making you really feel grounded and get a lot of things that you've wanted. This 7 of Pentacles is a drastic rise in your money, where you really have to think, get information, get support, get financial advisors, on what to do and how to invest, because it's big. And this could be also a major windfall. It is possible. There's a lot of people who are going to have windfalls. So do write about it when it does happen. Don't forget your lucky numbers in the channel. Use them because you are sort of destined for something wonderful. And don't forget this news, the Eight of Wands, it's coming very quickly. Something's going to happen quickly that you will realize it, and then you'll understand what's going on. Something wonderful is igniting, one more wonderful than the other. February and April are going to be spectacular for you. So that's that. Now I'm going to take a few more messages from this deck. 2 messages for the collective for this weekend. What is happening for this weekend? Okay, so we've got 1. All right, if you do meet someone, you've got to really make the effort. It does look to me like making the effort is going to be very important. It says great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. You are going to be guided how to take which steps to really to make an effort in regard. If you do meet someone, and if say you've just come out of a separation and you're not happy and you're not ready to open up to anything yet, you need to make the effort when you do have any strong feelings, because there is someone entering your life and effort is needed, like you've been told about it, and this soulmate here. Some of you are dealing with deception, and maybe there is the separation and the abandonment. This is to do with someone that is wearing a false self mask in the relationship, someone that's not honest, someone that's deceptive. This is going to be discovered also. Okay, now from the heart, your heart, somebody else's heart, you can ask a question here and say, what do they think when I said this? What's going to happen this weekend? You can do that while I'm shuffling. Ask a question. Let's take 3 messages for the collective. Oh, how wonderful. They all came at once. That's great. Let's have a look. So we go 1, 2, and I'll call that one 3. It says, I love your sense of humor. I love your sense of humor. That's very nice. I am going through a spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening. This is a spiritual awakening. Again, this is about spiritual awakening. Somebody's going through it. I'll just put this here. And finally, the last one says, I am focused on my career and finance. I am focused on my career and finance. Okay, that's that. Now we'll go to the Chinese cookies and see what else is there. Any messages for the collective for this weekend? Okay, I think one fell. Maybe another one. And there's the other one. Yes, all right. Let's have a look. Okay, so we got travel. Travel is all about traveling. It is also about long distance communication will open up your life. Long distance could be overseas. It could be just like another city, another province or whatever. It says long distance communications will open up. That's connected to that. That it will open up your life. So your life is opening due to that. That could be the news that's coming with the Eight of Wands. That could be also the Three of Wands, where there could be, thinking about moving, thinking about working, starting a career, something about over there, something happening long distance. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancements for others. So singles are going to thrive, and there are career advancements at the same time. So that's really good. That's wonderful. And then the next one says, major life changes. Wow. And that's in connection to this that I kept on holding up. Major life changes. And that's what the dragonfly is all about. It says, time is right for major life changes. As a new lifestyle or location, look at that. Look at that. Location. So not only a major lifestyle, but a location brings great joy and trouble-free existence. So time is right for major life changes, not changes, as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy, a lot of happiness, and trouble-free existence. Doesn't get any better. That's magnificent. That seals the deal. That explains it all. Wherever you're going, it's going to be spectacular, and you are relocating. We've got the Two of Wands here also, relocation. Everything is going to be smooth sailing. You are destined for a lot of happiness, a lot of wealth, and your soulmate. Doesn't get any better. And a great new career at the same time, and a major rise in your money. So it seems like things are going to be exceptionally well. It sounds great for the beginning of the year. I hope you enjoyed it, my dear viewers. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. I wish you abundance of blessings, love and light to each and every one of you. Namaste.